We'll go to the website first. So first thing is we all know that the date has been preponed. It's not the last date to register was April 10th before, but now it has been shifted to April 9th, and the timeline is still June 10th. You can complete this program. So we have already started. Many people has already started doing quest. So we will show here. We will do a practical also. Not to worry. So here we have explained what is Google Cloud Facilitator. As I said, everything is all about cloud learning, learning about cloud using Quick Labs. And if you want to enroll, do immediately go here and enroll in the program. You will be having a form. Just a second, show the form also. We have created a video on how to enroll in the program till you get a monthly subscription. Like for example, open this form and you will be getting these goodies. Click on next, terms and conditions. Okay, I will accept the term and I will go next. So we are not supposed to fill the form or else it will be tracked. So I'm just telling you that fill your name, your email address, your confirm email address, gender, and shipping address. Please fill the shipping address properly. If you have filled mistakenly, don't worry. After the enrollment, like when the program is happening, we will receive one more time shipping address from your side. And next is your pin code, t-shirt size. Here institution name. Here most of the people can't find their institution time because these are the only names of the facilitator programs. Okay, so if your name has, so click on other, click on other and go to here and submit your college name. Okay, and reference to, don't forget to choose Saptagiri college, because we if you choose Saptagiri, you will be in under our group and you will be your every track progress, everything will be tracked by us, your quest, how much you have completed. And after that, while shipping the swags from Google, we will be ensuring that you will be getting the swags properly at on time. If any delay happen, then you have to contact us. So that's why we are asking you to choose Saptagiri College of Engineering, Bangalore, if you haven't registered yet. And after registration, you need to create a Quick Labs account. If you don't have Quick Labs account, click on yes, no, I want to create one, or else I already have a account. So the rule is very simple. If you have participated in previous Quick Labs program, I mean Google Cloud program like 30 Days of Cloud, Google Facilitator 2020 happened on October, during October last year, then you won't be getting the swags this time if you use same email ID and Quick Labs account. So make sure that you registered with new mail ID which has not been used for any previous programs, and new Quick Labs account where you haven't completed any quest, and enroll to the program to be eligible for swags. So we have shown this step, every steps creating Quick Labs account, and how to submit the Quick Lab profile in our YouTube channel. We will share that YouTube channel in the group. So if you haven't still in group, then please take a screenshot of this link, bit.ly Google Program 4, or you can message me, or you can also message in a chat section. Our co-facilitator will take care of adding you to the group. So please take a screenshot. We'll move forward. So there were many doubts. I have clarified in groups and also in personal messages. So if you still have doubts, you can ask me in personal message after this session. Coming to the tracks, right? So coming to Google Cloud, those who want to do track one, you can choose Google Cloud Essentials. These are the basics cloud essentials, infrastructure, networking, how to do networking in the Google Cloud, and how to use cloud engineering, Kubernetes in DevOps, understanding your cloud quest. These are the syllabus. So here, can you see these are called as quest, and they will be having skill badges also. I will tell the difference between quest and skill badges in a while. This is the track to those people who are interested in developing the app or web app, and want to do those in Google Cloud platform, can start from here. The Google, again, the first lab will be first will be common for all the three tracks. You will be learning how to create a Google Assistant, how to make it interact with the app. All these things will be inside with labs. This track 3 given for big data and ML. If you're interested in machine learning and big data and want to perform those operations in cloud, then these are labs meant for you. These are quests meant for you. So coming to Google's cloud skill badges. So if you see the photo, these are called as Google cloud skill badges, where these badges will be made for showcasing to the world. Like you can put it in LinkedIn and showcase that you have learned so and so technologies. I mean, so and so process. You can say like perform operations. Suppose you want to create a BigQuery in machine learning. You want to make a basic data analysis in machine learning. You will get skill badges for each of these things like this. This video is not required. So how to get this Google Cloud skill badges? First, gain hands-on experience. We have Quick Labs account. You will be making practicals there, and you will be getting the badges. Prove you have in-demand skills. You will get the badges, and you can share your badges to the LinkedIn profile. So that's the use of the skill badges. Coming to the main difference of what is difference between Quest and skill badges, right? Uh, Before going to this, let me show in website first. Price so if you can you see here, these are called as normal quest badges. This is called as skill badges. Okay, this is normal, this is skill badges, and these are the swags you will be getting for completing the milestones. So let me tell what is the syllabus first. As we said, there are three track: cloud infrastructure track, cloud native, big data, machine learning. So it's not compulsory that you should do only from this one, you should do from only this one. No, you can do any quest, any skill badges. It's totally up to you. So what we are telling is, suppose you are doing it, the left side all are quest badges, the right side all are skill badges. If you see that Google Cloud Essentials, and again few more labs will again repeat here. I mean, quest will repeat here. Suppose I will click on this Google Cloud Essentials. This is how you should go. I will sign in. Let me do it in cognitive tab. Make a habit of doing the labs in cognitive tab, that so that your normal mail IDs don't clash with the these mail IDs, and your labs will not get any effect. So this is how you should enroll to the every quest and do. So I have already enrolled here. First, after visiting the lab, I mean coming to the quest, click on enroll. After clicking the enroll, you have to do the lab. These are the labs present. Here or option will be there. Make sure that only any one of the lab you will do. And many people asked me one doubt that there are 4 hours. They are saying that 30 minutes for one lab, 40 minutes for one lab. Should we spend so much time, 1 hour, so much time in the labs? It is not required. Basically, they are giving the maximum time you can spend on that lab. The minimum time can be like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. These labs will take hardly 5 to 10 minutes to complete. So we are not showing how to get a monthly subscription. Make sure you have a monthly subscription here like this. We will share the video to you. You have to, in the group we have already shared, make sure that you will get monthly subscription. So once you get monthly subscription, right, you can attend any lab as much as you can. Sometimes visiting the first lab. How to get monthly subscription is very simple. After enrollment, and we have mail, we will show that in video. We have the video. So you will start the lab. This is the same procedure for everything. You have to start the lab and fill this one. So this is your open Google console. This is the username, password, project ID. Make sure when they ask sign in, right, don't ever put your personal mail IDs or not even QuickLab account mail IDs. You have to put that respective username, password given here. This is one of the major mistakes many people will do. So that's why I'm pointing it again and again. Please use this username and password to sign in here. I will copy. In fact, this tour of labs doesn't need these practicals. Just you have to spend 5 to 10 minutes. After completing 5 to 10 minutes, you don't need to do these quizzes also. It's not mandatory. And if you end the lab, come back and you refresh, sign in, sign out. If you do all those stuff right, you will be getting the monthly subscription here. Okay, that is the way you have to do to get the monthly subscription visiting this lab. Later, if you still didn't get, no matter whatever you do, if you still didn't get, then there is a help section here. Click on this help section, chat support, and here write your name, your normal quick lab account mail id or registered mail id, the mail id you have registered to the program. And later in department, choose GCR facilitator program. Okay, later in message you can write, suppose your account doesn't have monthly subscription, ask them, sir, I'm not. That's all. They will contact you within 1 minute, and they will ask you, they will instruct you how to get it again. Okay, that is the way you have to do it in cognitive tab. So then you will be able to get the uh, can you mute please? Okay, then you will be getting the monthly subscription. So once you do this Google Cloud, right, you can visit to Quest, respective Quest, opening in cognitive tab. Then you can see that I will click first on enroll in the Quest. I will just come back now, and I can see that I have already done this lab. In previous session, I have done this lab. Look, in normal Quest, I had completed this lab, and automatically in the skill badge also, the lab got updated. And here, quick tour of labs. It's not getting updated because quick labs is down from past yesterday and today. So we will intimate when it will open again to you people to get this lab done. Okay. So what is the difference exactly from badge and Quest is the labs are same. If you observe, all the labs are same, and you don't need to do it twice. If you do in Quest all the labs and come and check it out in after enrolling to the skill badges, you can see automatic green tick mark here. You don't need to do again. That is the major advantage. That's why this program is very easy. So why? Look here. So if you complete this this Quest, automatically you will complete the skill badge. If you complete this one like this. So why the moment you complete 8 for reaching the milestone 1, if the moment you complete 8, right, you will be having already 4 skill badges in your hand. So what is the exact difference is only one lab, that is this is skill badge, and in the skill badge the last lab is challenge lab. So challenge lab is not like other labs where you will be given instructions and do. No, this is like a test. They will ask you, they will give you some task, they will give you some task here, challenge, you have to complete it, you have to do this task without any reference. So don't worry, we also have the videos for every challenge labs present in the program. We have video, and it will be, if you just open the video on here in YouTube, and you can do accordingly in the your skill badges. Okay, so that is the only difference between Quest and skill badge. Now next question what people will ask is there any rules that I should complete the first 8 quests and then move to this one? No, you can do any 8 quests from this track or this track, any track. Like I will do first 2 quests from this track. I will go to next track 2 and I will do 3 more here. I will go to track 3. I will do 1 more here. So it's up to my wish that from whichever track I will complete the quest. So this is the website. This is the place where you have to refer which quest and which skill badges you have to do. Okay, I recommend to do lab to do quest like this. Those having both quest skill badges. Can you see here in 8th point they have quest, but they don't have skill badge. Instead of doing this one, you can do this one. So you will be getting skill badge also, right? So when you are aiming for the third milestone, third level swags, then this is the best part. Coming to the prize rules. So the price rules to get the level 1. So here level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4 is called as milestone 1, milestone 2, milestone 3 and milestone 4. Okay, ultimate milestone. So as you people know, quest and skill badges, you have to complete 8 skill and 4 skill badges to get the milestone 1 swags. So the swags are like the t-shirt, Google badge. This is for like smiley emoji badges will come, right, for bags, and this is for laptop stickers and a pen. And reaching the milestone 2, completing any 16 quests and 8 skill badges will get you a sling bag along with the previous whatever swags were there. Along with that, you will be added a sling bag for milestone 2. Suppose you are doing milestone 3, then you will be added a laptop bag along with the previous milestone all swags. So you'll be getting, this is the all the swags are present in the milestone 3. Suppose you are final year student, third year students, and you are aiming to get into the field of cloud computing or big data machine learning, and you are thinking to get a job. You are thinking in perspective of this program as a part of your placement future concern. Then I recommend you to go reach till ultimate milestone, that is 30 quest, 15 skill badge, that is whole syllabus. Why? Because you will be along with the swags, you will be given a free access to the Google Cloud Career Readiness Program. So Google has two track, like cloud engineering track, data analyst track, and those completing this program completely successfully, then they will be invited free for free. And here they will be giving you 4 months of time. They will give you all the video access for training you in Google Cloud, for tracking the Google Cloud certification. That certification has two track. Either you can go for cloud engineering certification or data analyst certification. So what after getting the certificate? Once you get the global certificate, right, you can post it in LinkedIn, and your name will be in the Google job portal. They have their own job portal. There, your name will be listed there, telling that so and so person has completed this certification, and Google partnered companies will call for an interview for you. So that is the advantage of the ultimate milestone. Moreover, the learning is very amazing. This program will start only after end of the facilitator program. So June 10th, our program ends. By June 17th, you will be invited for this program. This program starts for 4 months. It's a self-paced course, and we facilitators will also be helping you, guiding you on the training. You will be given session content, everything to prepare. You will be given access to exam voucher and Coursera premium videos, and everything will be support for you will be there also. You can see more benefits here. You can click here and you will go to your website. Prepare for Google Cloud. So this is their website. You can check it out here. You can also see the success stories, what all present, and how they got job using the this program. So this was all about the price rules. Now, as I said, you can clarify most of your doubts in fact section, like whether you are eligible or not, and like invitation. Suppose many people told the same thing, like they have registered to the program, but they have not got the mail. Please go to the spam folder or section and check out that the mail will be there. Suppose if you didn't get the confirmation mail, do fill the form again. Fill the form again with same credentials, then you will be getting the enrollment form. Okay. Suppose you have done some mistake in, your quick lab profile or your name or something else, go and fill the form again with the same mail ID, so it will get updated. Your mail ID should be same, or else there will be like two registrations. Okay, make sure that your mail ID will be same. And we have the video for that also. We have posted in group, WhatsApp group, and it is in group description also. You can go and check out. If you didn't get, do ping us. Then so this was about enrollment, price rules. What was left? You got to know about difference between Quest and Labs. This is just a track, like one track has how many skill badges. You plan accordingly how much you want to do and how much milestone you want to reach. And this is how you will be showcasing in your LinkedIn. You will putting like Google Cloud skill badges. You will be giving credentials there, and you will mention how many badges you have done, and that will be like more exposure towards recruiters. Coming to milestone, as I said, you complete any 8 quest 4 skill badges, you will get this much swag, t-shirt, pen, badge. If you complete 16, you will get sling bag extra. Completing 24 will get you a laptop bag extra. Completing 30 will get you a program seat for Google Career Readiness program. I have shown you the website, how it is, and what all things you will be able to find here. So many people ask, do we get a certificate for participating in this program? No, the badges, skill badges is enough to showcase to the LinkedIn, I mean, recruiters. So here, if you suppose, that's what I said, like suppose you reach the ultimate milestone, you will be getting access for career readiness program that is totally aiming to crack Google Cloud certification. Or else there is no such certificate, extra certificate will be issuing. No. Then you like many people asked before, like should we start the lab right after 10th April? No, you can start right after your enrollment. Like now, if you have got enrollment now, immediately you can start doing the quest. So let me show you a practical on how to do the lab. So I will be doing the first lab. The first point you have to see is, can you see the score here? So this is the score. So how will the track? I will show you everything now. So first click on Start Lab. So once you click on Start Lab, you will be asked to get 1 credit. They will give access code, monthly subscription. We have given you monthly subscription. So click on use subscription. And sometimes it may take more time as per the lab to get the credentials here. Meanwhile, you can explore the lab here, like what all things to have to do. Okay, click on open Google Console. So this is the open Google Console. Here you have username. Copy the username, paste it. Copy the password, paste it. Here they will ask after giving accept, after clicking on accept, they will ask to give the phone number. Don't click on update, just click on confirm and go ahead, because this is a temporary mail ID access. So this is your Google Cloud platform. Just wait for 1 minute. They will ask welcome student so and so, please agree. Click on I agree, then continue. Or else what will you get? You will get a red line here. Let it finish. I will show. You will get a red color line saying that you do not have permission to access this console. Or sometimes what you people will do, you will click on console, you will put your own personal Gmail ID or Quick Labs Gmail ID, and it will show here your logo, and it will show that you do not have permissions. Okay, so the main thing you have to do is use this username, use this password, come here. Now, so in the program, there will be some confusion for the first time. We have given the video resources for that also in group description, called Quick Lab Resource PDF. In that PDF, every lab we have given respective video if you are facing difficult. In fact, you don't need to watch the video at all. You can do like that only. So this is the instruction page. In lab, this is the instruction page. They will give with including photos on how to do everything, and accordingly we had to do here. Okay, so first what they have told, how to sign in. After signing, this is navigation bar. Okay, so this is the navigation bar. Click on this to get what all the resources present here. These names will be new to you. Don't worry. If you are so much having patience, then I recommend you to go through what all they have wrote here. Else, just see that these are the navigation and I mean navigation menu having resources, and this is your user ID. Okay, it is not required most of the time. You can click here to see your username. This is click now. As soon as come inside, you can click on activate Cloud Shell. Most of the labs will require the Cloud Shell like this. For that, click on the Cloud Shell. It will ask you to continue. Yes, click on continue. So as soon as you click on continue, right, you need to go here, see the instruction, go step by step. They have asked first, you have to first, this is the copy method. Click on here, the code will get copy. Click here, control V, paste. They will ask to authorize. So this command, you just have a habit of using this command every time. Suppose if your internet goes in middle, you will refresh the tab and you are working something in Google Cloud here console, this cloud shell, right? Make sure that you have a habit of putting this command. So it will ensure that you have an active account. It will authorize everything for you. Okay. So they have shown notebook. Don't copy this one. Don't copy these things. These are all not required. Till here not required, only one command, that's all. This is not required. Now coming to this regions zones, these are like where you are running your program, whether it is like US East, A, B, C, D, or US West. And make sure, be careful, because in program, I mean in this instruction, they will explain which one you should choose. Suppose they have told you to choose US Central 1A. Okay, in program they will come, it will come here somewhere. Look here, they have asked region, choose US Central lower or US Central C. You are not supposed to choose other thing, or else your progress will not track you. So let me do this one. I have authorized my Google Cloud Console. Now let me create a new instance. I will read the task one. So what I have to do? I have to go to Cloud Console, navigation menu, Compute Engine, VM instance. I don't have like navigation menu, Compute Engine, VM instances. I will minus this one. So next step, I have to click on create instance. Since QuickLab is down from yesterday, it might take a lot time. So can you see here, create instance is there. Click on create instance. And these are the informations to be inserted. And many people don't know, like, should remember that there is a project ID here. Sometimes they will ask, they will give a square bracket, and inside they will say project ID. In that time, in the like example, let me show this. Look here. Suppose they have told this like this project ID, but sometimes it will be like in square bracket. That time you have to copy this project ID. Copy this project ID and replace in the command. Here, don't do here, but you will get in future. It's not there in this lab. Now this is the page how to create. I will just see name. It should be GC lab. I will copy. I will control it. Paste. It should be US Central 1. US Central 1. It's default US Central 1. And zone should be US Central C. It is A. I will change it to C. Next series is N1. This is E2. For the first time, you might like you will be finding where is the name, where is the name, where is the name. But as you keep on doing this, these things will repeat again and again in different labs. So this will become a habit to you. Machine type will be 2 vCPU. So machine type N1 standard. This 1 vCPU. I will choose 2 vCPU. Boot disk. So this is the boot disk. They have Debian Gene Linux 10 GB. They have asked to keep new 10 GB persistent voice Debian GNU Linux. So no need to change. Firewall allow HTTP. So if you have time, you sit and learn what is this VM instance. They have explanation for everything. It's a documentation type. So you will understand why we are putting this much. Why are we choosing this zone? Why are we choosing this machine type? Why are we choosing firewall? Then click on create. How it creates. They have shown the video how it should be looking to you. Okay. So till now I told about this is Google Cloud Console. Okay, Google Cloud Shell or Google Cloud Console, whatever you can call. But sometimes you might be using SSH console. You will be getting a SSH console here like this image. Okay, can you see SSH console here? Click on this console, and this will come a create new tab here. They will be accessing the console. Okay, so this was the step I did. Now they are asking you to install engines. Task to install an engines. I have to just copy. I'm just copy. I'm pasting here. Control V. Enter. I'm going back. Root. That's why I'm saying, guys. You might look okay. Let's put this command also in VM console here. No, this is wrong. Please look here. They have told SSH. When they say SSH, this is the place where you have to put. Okay. Now the second step. Control V. Install engines. Don't do like this copy paste, it's waste. You click on here, or else sometime what happens is these spaces will differ, and it will start showing error to you. So just copy, and you might see that there they are saying that 15 MB, 23 MB. It's not that your data is being consumed here. It's like internally they are creating some virtual memory. Okay, it's not your data. So don't get panic if you see like 23. Sometimes it will show 400 MB, 500 MB. It's not your data. Never ever think that it's your data. It hardly takes few MBs, like 10 MB for one lab. That's all. Pasting, installing the engines. It's a server to host website from your instance. So they will be showing the expected output. So can you see this processing, setting up, reading, building, and keeps on going. Now confirm. You have to confirm whether it is present or not. It's working. If it's not working, like as shown here, then go back and check where you have done mistake. Okay. Don't directly go and end lab. Now external IP. This is external IP. I will click on it. Yes, the engines has been installed successfully. So I have done the task, whatever they have mentioned, and later they will ask you to check progress. When you click on check progress, it will show green tick. That means you have done this part correctly. Now suppose you have missed some step and moved forward, like I'm not doing this one, I'm just moving forward and click on check my progress, then it will show it doesn't look you have completed this step. So this is how they are tracking you. Each and every step they will be tracking you. And suppose you might get some partial also, like you will click on check progress, they will say please create an instance in specified zone through gcloud. They are saying that you haven't done this part, please do. Sometimes this will be getting like partial marks also, like for 50 you might get 45. So what might be mistake? The mistake will be like zone, or they will be giving some number, like if you do some small mistakes here, right? That will be the problem, or else nothing. So till now what you have done, we created a virtual machine using the GUI format. GUI means I'm clicking here, clicking, and that's how I'm doing, right? I'm not using any commands to create an instance. Now I'll be using the Linux commands to create an instance. I'm just copying. Sometimes after coming long time it will show reconnect, or it will go network connectivity and it will show reconnect. So what we have to do, to prevent any loss, whenever you put some command and they will say this is your password, this is your account, please save it somewhere. If they say to save it, take a snap of it, take a screenshot and keep it somewhere. Okay, during programs such things will come, else no need. Just refresh and put this command and start continuing like this. You put this. Put first, and they are asking expected output how it should be. The console is so slow today. Look, they are showing to me also. You don't have permission to edit the permission of the selected resource. Refresh. The good thing of the refresh, I mean, this Google Cloud platform is the console doesn't get empty. I mean, it will be continuing from where you had left. If you click on console, it has been created. So what all we did via GUI format, right? By just one or two comments, you can create an instance on US Central C. Everything has been created. Now I will go and check. It will show green tick mark. So it takes some time. Okay. So can you see I got 100 bar 100 score. So as soon as I get 100 bar 100, you don't need to go and do other thing here. These are things for learning purpose. If you have time and you are willing to learn, then just go and do this one, or else not required. And this is how you complete the lab. After, like, one more thing, while completing lab, right? Wait, just a second, guys. I will explain again once these things. Message, I will respond to message doubts later. So suppose you are doing a lab here. You left this lab, you go back, you haven't ended it. You are just leaving it and going back, and you are planning to start some other lab like this. You are planning to start some other lab, and if you click on start lab, like this, they will say sorry, only one lab can be run at a time. So this means that you have left the lab running like that only. How will you check? You can go home, you can see that in progress, creating virtual machine is still in pending. Click on it, end the lab after you got 100 by 100. And so sometimes what happens is, like, you have done every step correct, but still you are getting some issue. Then what you have to do, click on help, chat support, put your name, mail ID, and department, GCR facility, and write here. Take a screenshot of the error you are getting and keep it with you. And here you write the, sir, my lab is not properly working, or I am getting error, though I have done. They will contact you within 1 or 2 minutes, within 1 minute, in fact, and they will clear your doubts within 5 minutes. If the issue is long and it's complex from their side, they will ask you to end the lab and do it again afterwards once you get the mail. They will send you the mail when the issue has been repaired. So this is how you will do the lab practicals. Look, I didn't watch any video. I just saw the instructions and I did it, right? So once you complete the labs, you can see it in, go to My Learning. You can see view public profile. Suppose you are not able to get the view public profile, click on tour of quick labs. I showed, right, this one, this lab. Inside this lab, you have a tour of quick labs. This is the for everything. Okay, click on it, spend 5 minutes, come back and see My Learning. You will be getting a view public profile, and if you click on view public profile, you will be getting a badges here. Okay, so once you complete the quest, one quest, if you complete one quest, you will be getting badges. So if you have completed any quest before enrolling to this program, then don't ever use the same quick lab profile. Please go and fill the form with new quick lab profile. The form will get automatic update. Make sure that you are using the same mail id. Okay, and we will also be sending you the report of your progress. We are planning whether to send for 2 days once or 3 days once, but we'll be sending it soon. So you will be getting to know like how much nearer you are to which milestone you have reached, which milestone is next. You will be sending the report of how many quests you have completed under this program, like that. Okay, this you can just cancel this one, you can cancel this one also. After that, make sure that you are in part of our group, because every resources we have posted in our group. That's why I'm not saying more here. Everything is in our group. Please join our group. Now it's okay. If you have any doubts other than this, you can ask now. You can unmute yourself and ask now. Let me finish here once. So someone has asked, can we learn one second. Can we learn 3 tracks? Yes, you can do all the 3 tracks. You can learn all the 3 tracks. Just a minute. I will complete all the message doubts. Where do we get the option to choose track? It's not like Isjot, it's not like choosing the track. That there are 3 tracks. You can go and do any quest from any track. It's not like you have to do one track, second track, third track. No, you can go and do any quest from any track. They are just guiding you. We are just guiding you, that saying that this is helpful to learn totally cloud. This is helpful to learn developing the app on the cloud, and big data ML, creating machine learning models, developing big data queries on the cloud. So that is how we have differentiated. Suppose you are very much interested in learning big data ML, go for it. This one, go for third track and do quest. If you are interested in learning app development, go for this. If you are interested to learn from cloud, go for this. If you are aiming to complete all 3 tracks, well and good. Complete all the 3 tracks and get ready to join the career readiness program. And how many tracks are eligible to get the swags? Can I finish one track? Yeah, it's not based on track, Shivram. It's not based on track. It's based on the number of quests you complete. So if you complete 8 quests, you can see in the prize rules. If you complete any 8 quests from any track, 4 skill badges, then you will be eligible for swag 1. If you complete 16, you will be eligible for this level 2 swag. And for 24 quests, you will be eligible for milestone 3. And ultimate milestone will be whole syllabus. Okay. You can choose any quest from any track. It's fine. Then, okay.
For 2 months, how much time per day do you think we have to give to cover the whole syllabus?
In fact, like, okay, good question. Now we have many beginners in our program. On an average, many people already clear the quest one in within span of 2 days. So level one, you can clear it in 2 days if you sit 6 hours a day. If you sit 2 hours a day, I think in 1 week you can clear level one. So it's the same time it will take again and again. So I think 1 month is enough to complete all the program. But why did we give you 2 months? Because can you see from yesterday 2 days, labs are not working properly. They might have repaired now, fixed it up now, but morning it was not working properly. So on such time, it will take some time for them to set up, right? So that's why we have given one extra month to make ensure that everyone are comfortable and everyone are on same track doing
Deepak?
well.
So
Yes,
you're
yes,
saying
Ajikya.
2 hours a day, and we can complete it in 1 month, provided that no lab shutdown happens.
Yes, you can. In fact, you can
Deepak,
complete
within
more early. Yes, yes,
Deep,
yes, Ajinkya.
Deep, Deepak, within 10th of June, we have to complete all the quest, right?
Yes, yes. It's based on your interest. Like if you want to reach level one, you can finish it in 1 week, and you can be, you can leave it. Or if you want to aim for 30 quest also, you all for all deadline is simple. Same June 10. For everything, deadline is June 10. You can
Uh,
complete. You can reach.
I have a doubt regarding completing the quests. So after we
Yes.
complete the VM quest which we did, so
Yeah.
after completing, if we click End Lab, again
Okay.
if we visit back, the score is not shown.
Okay. No, the
But
score won't be shown. Green tick. Are you getting the green color
yeah,
mark?
I'm just getting the green tick. But
Yeah,
last time I
that's
got
enough.
100. Now
No,
it's
no.
not showing anything.
It's like that score is for only for that lab only. Okay. It's not for like it should be there only. If you get green tick, that means you have completed the lab.
Okay, so green tick means I've completed.
Yes. The score is to just for that moment only. If you get 100, the green tick will come and you can move forward.
Deepak,
Yes, yes, Aditya.
Deepak, when you will be sharing our record, means the how many we have completed the quest and all report.
Okay, like April 10th, we'll be getting the exact list of you people, how much till date, how much you have completed, everything we'll get, and from then we will start sending you report. From April 11th, you can
Okay.
expect. And suppose if your account gets blocked, just a second, if you get account get blocked, so what the reason is simple. Uh, you have went for one lab, just think of doing tour of quick labs. You're not getting monthly subscription, so everyone will say do that lab, do that lab, right? So suppose you're doing this lab more than 5 times a day. If you're doing keep on doing this lab, just you're not getting for monthly subscription, or you have done some mistake in virtual machine that you're not getting 100 by 100 score, so you're keep on trying the same lab again and again, right? Then your account will show that you have exceeded the quota for this lab. Okay, that means that for one day you will be getting 5 chances to complete a lab. If you exceed, not to worry, just click on chat support immediately and tell them that you are doing so and so lab, copy and paste the lab name, and you have exceeded the quota, please increase it, and they will reset it again and you can do again. Okay, most probably 1 or 2 attempt you will clear the labs. I mean, like, at first attempt only happen, but sometimes due to quick labs issue you might not be getting to know, and you'll be keep on doing the lab again and again thinking that you have done some mistake. So at that time, if lab quota exceeds, contact chat support. And there is one more point. Suppose in VM instance, okay, I'm just saying in VM instances only because I did the lab. They told you to create one instance, and by mistake you given some other region, some other mistake, some other extra resources. You have used their extra resources, or instead of doing the VM instances, you just went and randomly clicked something else and doing which is not instructed in the page. Your account immediately get blocks. So not to get panic, we have given a mail ID called GCR facilitators email.com. We have kept this Gmail ID in our WhatsApp group description. Just reach out to them with your registered mail ID, not QuickLab mail ID, registered mail ID, and tell them that you have done so and so lab, but your account has been blocked. They will ask, give me your QuickLab profile, submit it, and they will solve your issue within like 2 hours. It may take 5 minutes, 2 hours. If there are more people like that, it may take up to one day. Okay, that's why we are encouraging you people to start as early as possible, so that at the end of the moment you should not lose, right? Okay, and one more thing is there. uh, Few labs, what happens is, let me see if there is any such labs. No, few labs, what happens is, it will be going under maintenance. Like quick labs will be doing some update behind the lab, so they don't wanted students to do at that time to create an issue, so they will put this lab under maintenance. It will show black color mark and you can't click on it and you can't enter to the lab. So at that time, uh, you don't have any other option. You have to wait until they open the maintenance. That's why we recommend you do as much as fast. Complete this program, complete quest before this month, or take next week also 1 month extra, so that if they put, suppose they put any lab under maintenance, right, without doing that lab, if you complete all other labs also, your quest doesn't get complete. It is very much mandatory that even the single lab should also be completed. Okay, that's why we are recommending do it fast, do it fast. Okay. Okay, any other doubts?
Actually, it is showing that we have credits for 4 months, and you are saying that we have to complete it on before June 10th.
Yes. Look, the credits are given by Quick Labs. The program is conducted by Google. Okay, Google and Quick Labs have partnered to conduct this program, right? So you might get credits even for 3 more months. It's not a mandatory, but for this program, June 10 is deadline to finish all the tests.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Okay. And many people asked me, when will they get second month subscription? Will first month after expires, can't we do lab, or should we complete it within 1 month? No. If month like as soon as you complete the quest one, right? Any one quest, after as soon as you complete this quest, automatically you will be getting the second month subscription. It will not be shown in your platform, but it will automatically get redeem when first month completes. Okay, even suppose you didn't get in second month, we are here facilitators, we will make sure that you will get the second month subscription also. Okay, so what was other doubt? Any other doubts?
Sir, I completed
Yes.
the registration. I completed the registration process, and at the end of it, they said that I will get an email, and then I have to put a link, and I will get 9 credits for it. But I applied the link. I uploaded the code also, but I did not get 9 credits.
Yes, it's because there are lots of thousands of people are doing across India this program. So issuing subscription is also, you can mute, you can mute. Uh, Issuing subscription also takes time, right? So not to worry, even if you didn't get 0 credits, even if you get if you have 9 credits, no matter, just go and do the tour labs in cognitive tab. If you still didn't get monthly subscription, contact chat support. They will tell you that again, do the lab, so and so we have resetted something back end, and you will get. Suppose doing all these steps still you didn't get, not to worry. After April 10th, Google will be sending each and every person again mail to get credits. Okay, they will be sending again unique link, again the process to get the monthly subscription, and we will also be there. We will also inform you about this, like how to get credits again. So this procedure is same, but they will send you again to get access. Okay, it will your once you are done enrollment, not to worry, till 2 months you don't have any other issue, just a monthly subscription you should get. That's all.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sir, can you please remind where I can get the chat support?
Okay, the chat support is, as soon as you can see in lab, next to your profile section, you can see question mark. Click on question mark. You have a chat support. Rate your name. Put your registered
Yes,
mail
sir.
ID
Yes,
and
sir. Yes, sir.
your
I saw
department.
it. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yep. At which milestone? Ankit Sahu, there is nothing like at which milestone we get our badges and credits. It's like one quest. As soon as you complete one quest, you will be getting one badge. Credits, I said now, monthly subscription, you will be getting the monthly subscription. If you complete 8 quests and 4 skill badges, you will be eligible for milestone world. We will inform that one also. Like in the mail, we will send that one also, like which milestone you have reached. So not to worry about that. Can we do in the lab in the phone? No, no, Shivarama, you cannot do the lab in phone. It's not compatible, and it's more difficult because you have to write each and every comment. Make sure you use the laptop. And those people, like suppose you have registered twice, then we will be rolling out Google form, or in coming days, then you can fill the old mail ID which you will not be using for a program, and the new mail ID which you will be using the program, because we have to remove the old, we have to discard the unnecessary mail IDs, right? Or else what happens is, if 2 mail IDs of same person, then your account may get blacklist. I mean, it will get blocked. So in order to avoid it, make sure that you message us which is the mail ID you are not using for program. Okay, make sure everyone, please. WhatsApp group is already filled. Okay, we have fourth group. We'll give the link here also. please join this group. Also, we will be sending the mail. Those who have registered under our institution, right? We already have sent mail to many people. Still remaining those people from last 2 days. If you have registered from last 2 days, you will expect the mail in tonight or tomorrow night. You can expect the mail, and it will be having all the details like where you should get a monthly subscription and how to join our WhatsApp group. Everything will be there, so not to worry. And if you have any friends who are interested in the program and willing to register, do ask them to register right today itself. Today is the last date. Any other doubts?
Yeah, is it completely safe to update my details by filling the form again with same email
Yes.
ID?
Yes. Same mail ID you can update. Yes, you can. And just do message me that you have updated so that I will get the, if you have registered, I mean update today, tomorrow I will get the update. I will check out tomorrow. So just put a message to me. Any other doubts?
Deepak?
Yes, anyone? Yeah.
Yeah, Deepak, I have got the email from like you have enrolled for Google Facilitator program. So that's the confirmation part, right?
Yes. If you have got it in spam, it is by Google. Yes, it's a confirmation mail, or else you
Yeah.
would have gone from our side also. Like facilitators will also be sending, and again after the registration, once more Google will confirm by sending the mail. They will confirm again, so not to worry. Yes, you are. It's confirmed.
Actually, I have to change my referral college to yours college. In that process, I will not be get blocked by the Google, right?
No,
Or will
no,
I?
no. You won't get blocked. Don't worry. You should be having same mail ID, but change the reference to our college name. That's all. That's the only difference. It will
Yes,
automatically
thank.
get updated. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So someone is asking that. Okay, 1 minute. Let me see who is that. Okay, Ankit, so like 1 second. Can we choose any 8 quests from all 3 tags randomly? Yes, yes. You can choose any 8 quests from any 3 tracks. It's not mandatory either. You should choose from track 1, track 2, track. No, you can choose from any track and make sure you complete 8 quests plus 4 skill badges. That is mandatory. Any 4 skill badges. It's not same one. Any 4 skill badges. And next, sir, like any quest, it has 5 or more labs, so create badge of any lab will get credit as. Okay, look, we have given you monthly subscription, so don't worry about credits at all. You can start the lab as much as you can. If exceeds the quota, you can ask the chat support. You can do as many as quest if possible within the same subscription. And next month also we'll be just giving subscription, so don't worry about credits at all. You have to start doing quest from tomorrow, right? No, you can start right from today itself. Once you have got the enrollment confirmation mail and you have got monthly subscription, then start doing the lab right now. So like already we have many people who have completed the milestone 1 itself. So you can start now, no issue. Can you please say some tips and tricks to complete? Yes, as I said, 1 point, the like how to complete the labs, right? While choosing the lab, suppose they have given OR option, then what you have to do is check out which is the lab which will benefit you more. How? Let me show it. In Compute Engine Quick Windows, if I go down and see, they have 1 badge related to it, okay? And in virtual machine also same, it has only 1 badge, but there might be one more I have seen here. Just a second, let me see. I will go some random lab. You see this one. Getting started cube. Okay, look here. Suppose there is a lab, okay? There is an OR option. You will find such more OR option. Then if you scroll down, can you see here? If you complete this 1 lab, it will be automatically updated to this quest, 4 quest, okay? So what will you do? Enroll all to this 4 quest, and if you complete this program, automatically all quest 1 lab gets complete. So you means that other 3 labs time will be saved for you, right? So do once and it will be updated 4. Not only here, also in skill badge also it will get updated. So that's how you can save the time. Okay, that's the first point. Then second point is.
Can you please repeat that point?
Okay, look here. I came to Kubernetes engine. Okay, I came to this lab. I can see if I complete this lab, they say that This lab is also associated with 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 other quests or 3 other quests along with this quest. There are 4 quests. This lab is associated with all these 4 quests. If you complete the lab here, automatically these quest also gets update. Hope you got my point. Like, you complete the lab now. Okay. Later you go to some lab. Okay. Go to Kubernetes. If you come here, there will be again the same lab. It will automatically show you a green mark. So what I recommend, choose a lab. Suppose if there is a or option, choose a lab which has more such quest. It will save your time. Okay. Hope you got my point. Or should I repeat again?
Yeah, got that point.
Okay, so that is the one thing many people will miss out. They will like choose all the quests. They will be doing random say, but it's not at all required. Choose carefully, like from which where it is linked, and do accordingly. So it
Deepak?
will save a lot of time. Yeah. Yes, tell me.
Deepak, if I've finished one quest and I have received the badge, then skill badge is automatically updated and it's completed, right?
It will automatically get update, but at last there will be one challenge lab like this in skill badges, one challenge lab that will not be updated. So for this one, we have given a YouTube playlist in our uh, WhatsApp
Yeah,
group
yeah, you're
description.
sure.
Yeah, so if you watch and do along with it, this will get complete, and you will get this skill badge automatically. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
uh, and one more, so next tip what I suggest to people is, as I said before only, like suppose you have a create virtual machine, what happens, not don't use this trick now itself. You have to get comfortable. As soon as you complete, like you are going towards third milestone or second milestone, you will be having more comfortable with the platform. You will be like more solved issues, right? So what you can do, there will be some unnecessary stuff here, like unnecessary means these things are not at all required. Okay, you can skip those things and you directly go like, look, task one, you see the task one what they are told, and only do that much. And again they will say task in middle, they will give some other things, like they will ask you to explore this, explore that, go and I will show here, wait, after this one, look, task 3 completes means the this lab itself got complete, but still they will say that to see default run, do this one, to see exit help, control C, these things are not required. Look, these things are not at all required for completing the lab, right? So don't waste your time doing this one. Sometimes such things will come between the task, like between task 1 and task 2. Just read out once, if it is linked somewhere else, if not linked, you can skip that part. So this will also save a lot of time. And while doing lab, right, do carefully, because one minute mistake can take you till 95 score and it will be incomplete. You will be like, you have to delete everything and do from scratch again. So don't get such pain. It's okay to take time while doing lab, but do carefully. Okay. And one more thing was, don't do like this, don't copy like this, just click on the copy. Okay. And we have given for channel lab, we have given 2 playlists. In one playlist, one person will have a GitHub account. In GitHub account, he has saved every commands. So for challenge labs, you don't need to type, you just copy from there and paste. Okay, you can explore in our WhatsApp group. This is the playlist, you can explore. Maybe if you're absolute beginner, first week you might face difficult, but I can ensure that as you go on, most of the labs will be repeated and they will be automatically updated. You'll be like hardly 1 or 2 labs in each quest. Like that situation will come when you reach like second milestone. Okay, I might be speed, like if you am so speed, just tell me, I will slow down. Someone asked, okay, quiz is no, quiz is not at all compulsory. It's temporary. It's it's up to you, not mandatory. It doesn't have any impact.
We
Can
can
you
just
send the
skip those questions,
which questions? Sorry.
the quiz questions.
Yes, it's up to you. If you are thinking to, okay, let me answer this, you can answer. If not, no needed. Prajwal, I said again, if it is showing 9 credits, we have posted video. I will, after this session, I will again post the same video in all the groups. Watch it. At last, if you try all the steps and you still didn't get, contact the chat support. We have showed that how to contact chat support also. You will be getting monthly subscription. Even if you didn't get, don't worry. After April 10th, everyone will be getting the mail. Those who haven't got credits yet, they will be getting the mail of again unique access code, and they will get the monthly subscription. Don't worry. We are here to ensure that you will be getting monthly subscription. And someone asked, they just can you send the GitHub link? Don't worry. The GitHub link is inside the YouTube playlist itself. So as soon as you open a video, the person has given the GitHub link. If you want, I will give that one also in group description. There is no space for putting those things. That's why we'll put in document and share it. Don't worry. And one more thing, if you still have any doubts, we have given a fact section in every WhatsApp group also. Just read it. If you still didn't get, then reach out to us. Okay. Reaching ultimate style milestone is difficult. In fact, no. Reaching ultimate milestone is not at all difficult. Believe us, we facilitators have completed all the 3 tracks within 3 weeks. We had given 3 weeks deadline to complete all the 3 tracks, and we people completed within 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks only. It was so easy. Being beginner, okay.
You're saying to complete a lab, we have to complete only the task 3 or just the task 1, task 2, and task 3 and skip the in middle part?
Yes. Be careful. Like in middle part, there will be some link to the next task. Okay. So what I'm telling, after getting 100 score, end the lab and go. No need to do what is there next also. No need to see also what is there. But as you complete the milestone 2, you will see there are few things in especially big data and ML part. You will see that unnecessary, like they will be asking you to do visualization of whatever data they have given, but that is not required for the task. You can skip those part like that. But be careful, be careful. It's better you do all the in beginning days, complete all the tasks as per they have given, but later when you get comfort, you can skip few parts. In big data and machine learning tracking, there is such things.
Got it.
Is it necessary to inform you that I have updated my referral college to yours, or you can track me down?
It's better if you inform us, so I will recheck it out once again. Okay, you just message me that I have updated. Please check my mail ID. I will go and check and I will confirm you. Okay, that you have to do today itself.
Yeah,
Or else
yeah,
you-
sure.
Okay. Any other doubts? Anything regarding program, price rules, fact section, or skill badges? What is that? How to complete? I told how to complete. This is our website. Every link is in our WhatsApp group description. Just see there. Also, we have posted everything in our content. Once more, we'll post everything for newcomers, new joiners, everything. From
We can contact you personally on the WhatsApp number.
yes, you can contact. Feel free to ask any doubts if you get. Also, inside lab. As I said, inside lab, if you get any issue, like some error, you are not supposed to contact us. Instead, you have to supposed to contact the chat support, because they will be one who will be controlling the labs, right? We are just organizing the external work. We will be taking care, but internally, while doing lab, if some error comes, then you have to contact the chat support.
Regarding badges, are they actually useful?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
I was talking about the badges. Are they useful in any way?
Okay, badges. Let me show my LinkedIn profile. Usually, like what we do is, as soon as we complete badges, I mean, we will post it in LinkedIn post, so we get more exposure. We'll be open to many recruiters.
How like just post the badge like in certificate form on LinkedIn?
No, look, this is my profile. One second, let me show. Where is it? Look, I participate in 30 days cloud also. Okay, I will just say an example of 30 days cloud program. Where is the credentials? Okay, this is my credentials. Okay, I have just put like this. I will click on this one. This one. One second.
Okay, so it will be directly linked with Quick Labs account.
Yes. Look, see credentials I have clicked. So these are the badges I have completed. So this is how recruiters will see. Okay, I have participated, I have learned so much. And when I have did, everything will be here. And it's public. So this is how we will showcase to the world that we have learned, yes, we have learned so and so things. And later, what people will do is, most of the students, as soon as the program ends, they have achieved certain milestone, they will take a screenshot of whole, even include me, I have done that. Whole screen we will take a long screenshot, or however it is comfortable, and we will post it to LinkedIn post and say that so and so learnings we have did, so and so badges we have completed, and so milestone we have reached, and how was your experience of program. So even like that also you can promote yourself about this cloud, your performance in the cloud.
Okay, okay. And there will be a completion certificate too?
No, that's what I said, like you won't be getting a completion certificate for this facilitator program, but if you reach for ultimate milestone, you will be eligible for Google Cloud certification, and that is more valued than any other certificate, right? That is the ultimate one. Aim for it. You can, even we are aiming for that one only. Ultimate milestone, Google
Like
Career Readiness
that's the
program.
one like we get after completion of the whole syllabus.
Yes, but I'm saying, right, as you complete, keep on completing the labs will automatically get updated in other quests and skill badges. So the milestone, from milestone 3 to milestone, last milestone, is very easy. You can sit for half of the day. That's how we did. We completed a whole syllabus in 3 weeks. That to spending just 4 to 5 hours per day. First week it was difficult for us, but second, third week it was very easy for us.
Okay, actually, I wanted to know that I have received a confirmation email and there it is written enter your code.
Okay.
So what I have to do in that?
Uh, I know where you are asking. Just a second. Let me log in. Uh, so let me log in and show you. I had registered for the program. The confirmation mail was in spam section. I removed the spam section and immediately I got it in inbox. Now what I will do is, I will copy. I will click on this, or I can copy. Wait, I will copy and paste in. Okay, damn. As soon as paste, they have given some unique code. I'll copy the code. I'll put it in enter code below. I'm not a robot. I'll submit. So this is how we will do.
Deepak,
Yes.
if I means if someone didn't mention the referral name of the of your college, then he won't get this type of email, right?
Uh, Look, in the form itself, it's mandatory to choose any of the facilitator college. It's mandatory. It's not possible without a facilitator. You have to choose, and either they will contact you via mail. It may take time for them. Like they might have created Slack or something else. We have already created the WhatsApp group. They will be getting the form. Everyone will get the mail. Like if you have chosen any facility, you will be getting the mail. If you not get, fill the form again. That's all.
Okay.
So if you want to change the referral institute also, you the same procedure, just with the same mail ID, change the referral institute name. That too only before today only you can do. Then it will get updated. That's how it happens. But we are saying to choose ours because we know that many facilitators are not active or they are not conducting the event. So if you register via their program, you won't get any progress, any details. So to avoid such issues, it's better to register under reference institute where we know the facilitator, right? That's how it happens. Any other doubts? We have shown everything in video, like registration process, monthly subscription. That's why I skipped that part. I will share that video again in the group.
Sir, about the facilitator part, if we get a facilitator who isn't very supportive, so do we have to change the facilitator or can we change it later?
Uh, Look, sorry, I didn't get you. How are you asking? Like,
So you talked about facilitator now that sometimes they're not very supportive and they do not do
yes, yes,
progress
yes, yes,
reports.
yes.
So we
No,
still
no,
have
it's
time.
not. Look, it's not. It might not be their default. It might not be their fault. Like a few facilitators, it's off the topic. A few facilitators might not able to continue the program to organize events, right? So they might have left it, and you might not be knowing. That's why we are saying Today only make sure that under whom you have to get facilitator. Okay, those who are active or those unknown. It's not at all recommend to go for unknown facilitators. They will approach you. They will approach you. If you didn't respond them, or just to if you didn't respond them, they will remove you from the list for the mail. Okay, make sure that one also.
Sir, I got a WhatsApp message from some Sabarmati College in Bangalore. So should I just
It's
go
not
with it?
Sabarmati. It's
Yeah,
Saptagiri
sorry.
College.
I'm sorry. I don't remember the name. Very
Yeah,
sorry.
it's okay. So it's fine. It's fine. It's new college. I mean, it's not so famous college. Saptagiri College is ours only. We are the facilitator from Saptagiri College. So
Okay,
it's
okay,
fine.
sir.
You are.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Thank
No
you,
need
sir.
to change now. Okay. We are there to help you out.
Oh,
How can
okay,
you
sir.
confirm
Thank
whether I
you.
have chosen your college? You will give a mail to the participant. Yes, Ajinkya, we round one, we have sent the mail to everyone who have registered under our program. Those people who have registered from past 3 days, we haven't sent the mail to them. We will be sending them tonight or tomorrow as a confirmation. If still you didn't get mail, do reach out to me. You have my phone number. You are in our WhatsApp group. Do reach out to us. We will check it out. If you attempt any lab which is under maintenance, do we lose it? Under maintenance, you cannot even start the lab also. You don't have clickable option at all. So you have to wait until the maintenance go. Under maintenance will be skipped. Guys, if you get stuck, right, we have a PDF and every lab has been done there. You can refer that PDF also. If you get stuck somewhere and thinking whether to contact chat support or end the lab, we have a video. Just refer if you have done the same steps, and later you can decide. Ajinkya, you just DM in WhatsApp. I will check it out your name. We will get to know about the lab which is under maintenance. Okay, as I said, if the lab is under maintenance, they will put a black mark saying that the lab is under maintenance, and it will not be clickable at all. Any other doubts, guys? If there is no doubts, we will end up the call. At least yes or no. No doubts. At least yes or no. How to get skill badge? As I said, Devashish, when you complete the quest, look here. When let me show this one. Can you see here? Quest skill badges. If you complete this quest automatically, as soon as you enroll to skill badges, all the labs will be completed except one challenge lab, and that challenge lab you have to watch the YouTube video and do along with it. And the video playlist has been given in the WhatsApp group description. So that's how it gets complete. So choose accordingly. Whichever you want, you can choose any lab. Look, there are many quests which doesn't have no skill badges. Keep it for milestone 2 or 3. Now do which has skill badges so that you will save time. You will save a lot of time. Any other doubts? If not, we will end up the call. Just yes or no. Any doubts means we can leave the team. I mean group. Thanks for attending. Thank you so much for everyone for attending.
Thank you, sir.
No doubts, right? So we will end up the call. Thank you so much for attending. Bye.